now I'm doing a library and indigo book haul. So today I went to 2 reading establishments, which was very exciting. First of all, I went to Indigo, which, for those of you who don't know me, I used to work at an Indigo bookstore and the kids section, and I absolutely fell in love with kids books there. So I love going back to Indigo, especially in their kids section. Even though it's not the same Indigo that I used to work at, it's still a very special place to me. And then secondly, I went to the Vancouver Public Library, the downtown branch, which was really exciting. I'd never been there before, and it was huge, and it was really, really hot in there, and I was wearing my big coat, and it was just kind of a disaster. I was like literally sweating and like turning all red, and I was trying to like balance all these books that I had bought, and anyway. So I'll start with the library books. I got 6 books out because I have a limit of 10 books and I already have 4 out. 10 books seems like a lot, but it goes by quickly when you're in the library, I find. Anyway, so the first book is How to Train Your Dragon, and somehow I went through my entire childhood without actually ever reading this. But I know some of my friends like love it, and obviously the movie is popular. So I'm very excited to get to it. It seems funny. There are lots of sort of little drawings, see, just throughout. So I love books like that. That really hits my fancy. Anyway, this second one I'm really excited about. It's called The Gallery. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful hardcover. It's set in a mansion in the 1920s, and the main character is a 12-year-old maid, and she is, I think, solving a mystery. There's something amiss, something afoot, shall I say. So I'm interested in this one. I don't know anything about it. I just picked it up, which sometimes that can be my favorite kind of find, is when you don't know anything about a book and you just pick it up and you're like, hey, this looks cool. So yeah. This third one is very out of my genre. It's called Trouble in Zombie Town, an unofficial Minecrafter's adventure. So I don't know how I feel about this book. I think that the audience is very interesting because it's sort of an unconventional type of book. It's very modern. It's about Minecraft, obviously. I think it's about a person who gets pulled into Minecraft, not just a person who plays Minecraft, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm excited to maybe learn something new because I don't know anything about Minecraft. It's definitely not my forte. But I'm excited to try it. We'll see how that one goes. This fourth one, I've actually already read. It's called Flora and Ulysses. And I didn't actually read it, I listened to it on audiobook, which I do often and I love. But in this case, I was listening to it as I was going to sleep every night, so I missed a lot of the details, and I just got the sort of the general gist of it. But it's about a squirrel, and I love squirrels. Squirrels are my favorite animal, probably. And so it's about a squirrel who gets sucked up by a vacuum cleaner and then gets magical powers. How cute is that? Anyway, so it's super, super awesome, and I'll read it again in a heartbeat, obviously, since I got it to the library. And then I went for some really easy reads. I had already picked up 4 sort of 9 to 12 books, which are a little bit thicker and harder to get through, so I wanted something easy, and so I picked up Open This Little Book. Picture book. Has many different flaps. I don't know if you can see that. Nice drawings. Things like that. Nothing much to it, but I thought it was cute. So I'll probably read that before I go to bed tonight. And then Squid and Octopus, Friends for Always. The artwork just looked so cute, and I opened it up, and the first story, the first line is something like, "One chilly day, Squid knit 8 beautiful socks." And I love knitting. So I was like, yeah, I'm totally into this book. So that'll be a cute read. It's a little bit thicker for a picture book. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit thicker. So maybe it'll be something more substantial. We'll see. So now I'll go on to the Indigo books. I'm so excited about these. Oh my god. Oh. So first of all, I decided to complete my series. I've been watching a series of unfortunate events on Netflix, which is fabulous. Oh my god. I love the series, the book series. So I was really, really stoked for the TV series, and it has not disappointed yet. So anyway, I have books 1 to 11, so I decided to complete my series by buying books 12 and 13, which are The Penultimate Peril and The End. And they have beautiful ruffled edges, and yeah, they're nice books. They're hardcover, which I don't like as much, but oh well, mostly because they're more expensive. Yeah. And then I bought this great box set of Neil Gaiman books. So there's The Graveyard Book, Fortunately the Milk, and Coraline. And the best part of this is it's illustrated by Chris Riddell. Now I don't know if you guys know Chris Riddell, but he is phenomenal. He's written the Autoline books, and he's illustrated tons of different things. Here, I'll just open up Fortunately the Milk for you and show you some of the illustrations because he's phenomenal. He's quickly becoming, as I read more and more of his books, I can't decide till I read all of his books, but he's quickly becoming one of my favorite authors. So beautiful, beautiful books here. And I am currently reading here, I'll grab it. The Graveyard Book, the graphic novel version. There's 2 volumes, so I got both of those out of the library, the Salt Spring Library. I've got 2 library sources. And it's interesting because each chapter is illustrated or written by a different author, illustrator. So that's interesting. Anyway, so once I read both of those and all of these Neil Gaiman books, I shall do an author spotlight on him. So I am quite excited for that because he's a good author in the adult world, and seems like he's a good author in the children's world as well. And I must say, I've already read Fortunately the Milk. I read it once while at a particularly boring shift at Indigo, and I was like sneaking between the shelves and pretending to help customers when really I was just reading this book, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. But since I was reading it on the job, I couldn't really pay too much attention to it because I kept trying to like hide from my boss and whatever. So yeah, there's that too. And then this last one is the most exciting out of all of them, which is saying a lot. It's called The Hunting of the Snark by Lewis Carroll, who I love Lewis Carroll's books, poetry. You know, I've watched documentaries about him. I really, really like him. And then it's illustrated by Chris Riddell. Oh my god! What a better combination. And so there are tons of illustrations. Oops, I just broke the spine. Tons of illustrations. And it seems like a totally wacky book. I've just flipped through it. But it seems totally, totally crazy. Like here, first cover. That weird creature. I don't even know what that is. So yeah, it's the introduction. This book is nonsense. And like all the best sense, it makes a special kind of sense. Anyway, super excited for this one. It was too expensive, but I saw it and I was like, I just need that. I just need it. I totally do. So yeah, those are all my books. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell me if you've read any of them or if you're excited for me, because I'm excited for me about them. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye!